Hello Aquarius, I hope that you're doing good. This is your November/December love reading. Is that on? Okay. I'm doing these both at the same time because I'm having surgery. I've said this a million times. Okay. My name is Alex if you don't know me. But let's get into it. We're gonna do November 1st. That was a terrible shuffle. Please pretend like you didn't see that. This is also a new setup, very clearly. Like if you watch my content usually, obviously this is very, very different. So I'm getting used to the setup. I'm very excited for the Aquarius love reading though, because I'm an Aquarius. Do I speak to men? No. But let's see what's going on. I cannot tell you guys, 10 of Pentacles is coming out for everybody. Everyone. And I say that in every reading. 10 of Pentacles is coming out for everyone, and then I freak out. Okay. Let me make sure this is all in frame. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Cups reversed, the 10 of Pentacles, and then the overall showing up in your own reading, Aqua, we have the Fool in the reverse, and then we have the 6 of Pentacles. Very, very interesting. Could meet someone at work or at the workplace. This is something new. So for those of you who are looking for like a reconciliation reading, this is not for you. So I'm sorry. Maybe some of you guys are like, yes. Okay. The 9 of Wands is fighting for something, pushing for something. The 9 of Cups in the reverse, 999 here, it's almost completing a cycle, and then we have 10. Okay. 9 of Cups in the reverse is not getting what you want, and then 10 of Pentacles is getting everything you could ever want. And the overall, the 6 of Pentacles is about generosity or a gift, and the Fool reverse is kind of like, do I really take that leap of faith? So there's something very unique happening here. There's something that you're not used to happening here. For those of you who have been single for a really long time, I think you're not really going to know what to do with this. As an Aquarius, I can say that like when people like throw emotions at us, we're kind of like, oh, huh? What do you mean? Especially when it's romantic, we're like, me? Who are you talking to? For those of you who maybe have gone through like a breakup or something recently, I should say, maybe within like the last year, this is very different than what you're used to. I'm going to even say that it's like the complete opposite of what you've experienced in the last year. That 9 of Cups in the reverse is throwing me off a little bit because it's like, I'm not getting what I want. And then boom, it's like you're married with the 10 of Pentacles. It's like odd. There's a lot of Pentacles here too. This person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But there's also some sort of like exchange going on here. The overall energy is very much like I'm trying to give you something, but I don't know, or someone's trying to give you something and you don't know if you should take it. Okay, can I have some clarification for who this person is? Oh my God, okay. Yeah, this is very serious. Okay. Yeah, love life has not been easy on you, Aqua, with that karma in the reverse. It has not been easy. Making sure it's still recording, okay. I've said this so many times in other readings, but for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, I had to re-record them like multiple times because my iPad kept running out of storage and I like didn't realize it until like 10 minutes in. It was so frustrating. Now I'm paranoid, okay. Anyway, so we have the 7 of Wands reverse, the Empress, and Karma in the reverse. 7 of Wands in the reverse is letting your guard down. and the Empress is existing, just sitting back and existing. That's the vibe I'm getting here. It's also feminine energy, but my gut is just like, sit back, relax. Karma in the reverse tells me that there's a part of you that kind of wants to like kickstart and like get really defensive, because that is what you have experienced in the past. Like you've had to be kind of on guard a lot. And there's something about this person coming in, the gift or like the pentacle, the energy that they're bringing with all this pentacles energy, it's enough for the both of you. I feel like in your past relationships, you've been the one who's been fueling everything. You're the one who's filling up the tank. You're the one who's doing the chores. You're the one who's doing the cooking. You're the one who's doing the emotional regulation. You're the one who's asking, oh, how's your day going? You're the one who's texting first. You're the one who's taking care of business. And this person comes in with that energy. But it's different because you actually appreciate it, right? So like when someone comes in with that energy and it matches with someone, it works. But for the first time in a long time, you get to relax. For the first time in a long time, there's nothing to worry about. If you're a mentally ill girly or boy, we're here for the she's, the gays, and the theys. Kidding, it doesn't matter your gender. But I for the mentally ill girly pops, I do feel like this is not normal for you. This is unusual. And as an Aquarius, you know unusual. So this is odd that you don't know this. And I think as an Aquarius, you try to take a step outside of whatever is happening and you're trying to like figure it out. You're trying to like intellectualize it. I think you're being encouraged to just exist. You don't need to really think this through. My therapist said to me a few weeks ago, you need to let people be nice to you. And I was like, session over. And I feel that here too. Okay, Taurus energy here. Actually, do I want that? Not really feeling. I have this really dramatic what's the tea deck. No. Let's get a where's my fairy deck? There it is. So that's November. It's the meeting. We'll call November the meeting. Still recording. Yeah, this is very different. Whew. It's heavy in like in a good way, not in like a emotionally burdened kind of way. It's like, you know, that lump in your throat when you're trying not to cry, but it's like that in a good way. And I think it feels intense for Aquarians because we're not usually ones to like burst out into tears, I guess. We have motivation here. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. And then we have transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. And it's interesting because we kind of have the Ten of Pentacles peeking out over here. These pictures are so pretty. Okay. The motivation is interesting. I think that's giving you a time period. I know this reading is for November and December, but spring, they're talking about springtime. Okay. Go with it. Maybe this month or November is about the work. but or the prep work. But December is wrapping things up, and then spring, it's like you're ready to go. Can you tell me more about this person and how that affects December? Oh, not the Tower. I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised at that. That doesn't feel bad to me. The Nine of Wands is very much present here. This is like, I want to fight for you. Not in the sense of like, I'm gonna like burn people's houses down to like make you love me. It's like, I want to meet you in the middle and make this work. I think the shadow here is that like you just don't know what to do with it. I think there's an insecurity here that's been kind of lying dormant, especially for those of you who have been single for a while. There's an insecurity here that's been laying dormant, and it's gonna pop up when this person like confesses to you or fights for you, whatever that looks like. So the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Tower, the Queen of Swords reversed. The overall we have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups reversed. I don't mean to be so repetitive, but this person really, really is like coming with the fire, dude. Like they want to do this. I feel like you need to drill that into your head. Like they want this. They want you. Nine of Wands, Page of Cups, flirtatious. They want to start something new with you. And they're going to text you every day. They're not just going to disappear for 3 or 4 days and then pop up again and be like, hey, yeah, bitch, get the fuck out of here. We then have the Tower and the Queen of Swords reverse. I don't think you're used to consistency. I think that's what's happening here. This person is very consistent and they're very much present. This person is very romantic. Maybe you're kind of like, meh. It's kind of giving, there's a Charlie XCX song called Yuck. And it's like, every time I hear it, I'm like, this is like the Aquarian anthem. So please look up the lyrics to that song. She basically lists out all these things that like she's like, oh, you got me blushing. Yuck. Like, oh my God, this guy wants me. Ugh. He's getting me flowers. Oh, yeah. You know? This person is very romantic. Like they want to have like picnics with you in the park. I don't know if you're okay with that. Are you? I don't know. December. Now, if you do meet this person in like November, December, whatever, December is going to be very eventful, and I feel like you guys will spend the holidays together as well. Again, I don't feel like this is someone from the past, so if you're looking for like a reconciliation, I'm not really feeling that. Capricorn had a really big reconciliation reading. Yeah, wait, okay, so we have spring and winter coming out here. Protect your dreams and wait for winter. You're the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So yeah, kind of like I was saying before when like the springtime was coming out. I feel like winter is about like setting intentions, tying up loose ends. I've been saying this for like pretty much all the signs. Like, it's about tying up loose ends and figuring out what you want to take into 2026 and what you want to leave in 2025. So that's coming up for you. But there's like a very clear message for you that like you want to meet the love of your life. Let's get real fucking serious about your manifestations, and like let's get real serious about leaving shit behind, which I feel like Aquarius, you don't really have a problem with that. It's about caring enough. I think a lot of Aquarians could go it alone for a long time. I think they do, because they're Saturn ruled. I think you guys are okay being single for a long time. You guys are okay staying in your own lane. You guys are known for doing things differently than most people, and people depend on you to be like that, right? You guys are called the aliens. And so when this comes in, it feels very human, and it's kind of like, but I'm so unique and I'm an alien and this is weird. I'm having human emotions. It's giving the Grinch when his heart grows 10 sizes or whatever. Protect your dreams to me feels like moving in silence, and I just feel like you're already good at that. Don't go running around screaming about your relationship when it happens. I don't know why. Just don't. It's not that the relationship is going to end. Protect the people that you really, really love. I don't know what that's about. Maybe we'll look into that. Okay, let's get a shadow. Ignoring. Okay, are we surprised? Wants you back. Ignoring. Oh, that's why you need to move in silence. Okay. Okay, so there's definitely a past person here who is still curious about you. Okay, we're still recording. There's a past person here who's still curious about you and is watching. They're watching from a distance. I don't think you care with the ignoring card. I don't think you give a fuck at all. I don't think you're aware that this person is still a human being, to be honest, which I always say that about Aquarians. Like, you guys, when you guys are ready to move on, you move on and you stick to it and you forget that that person is real. And it's not in a mean way. It's a very indifferent kind of energy. But I think that if you don't protect what is sacred to you, this person's energy can somehow leak back into your life. And I'm guessing you've worked really hard to get them out. So just be aware. Just be aware. And don't act nonchalant about it if this person pops back up in your life. This is not the time to be nonchalant. You've had to deal with relationships where people didn't take that kind of stuff seriously and it hurt you, right? So you need to take it seriously too. Just because you're able to process that and like, you know for a fact you don't want this person anymore, it doesn't mean that this other person isn't going to feel insecure about it. So nip it in the bud when this, if it happens. I should say if, not when. If it happens. Scorpio energy here. Anything else about how these two will meet? Any personality traits? Okay, the Tower. Scorpio, they could be a Scorpio, or it could just be Scorpio season. Okay, this is the overall energy. I'll put it off to the side for a second. Like hair in my nose. Okay, like my hair got stuck to my nose. Oh my god. Okay, so we have the Tower, the Four of Swords. It's okay, chance encounter, very random, very out of fucking nowhere. I do feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, it feels like work, like the workplace. Could be like a work event as well. Someone else got that. I don't remember who. Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. Resting, bored. It has to be work. It has to be when you just like, you just don't give a fuck. That's what this feels like to me. It just, there they are. Like, what? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. I think they're your age. Like, you guys are similar in age. If they're older or younger, it's only by like 1 or 2 years. It's nothing too crazy. If it was like the Queen or King, I'm sorry if you can hear the rattling. When the AC turns on, it's like, nah, 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 nah. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. When the King and Queens come up, I'm like, oh, maybe they could be a little bit older, especially when the King of Swords pops up. But when multiple Knights come up, I'm like, okay, like, I don't know. That's just me as a reader, and I could be totally wrong. Maybe that's not what tarot is supposed to be, but that's just me as a reader. Please leave me alone. Okay. So Knight of Pentacles is someone who plants seeds for the future, and the Knight of Wands is someone who's a lot of fun. This is a good combo, okay? Because they're hot and they don't have commitment issues. This overall energy is, there you are again, Aquarius with the Fool, and then the Magician is Gemini. Yeah, this person's a lot of fun. Gemini, say what you want about Geminis. I have a lot to say about Gemini men in particular, crazy people. But I will say Geminis are a lot of fun. They're walking parties and they're super funny. The Magician is about manifesting something. I feel like this is a manifestation that you asked for a long time ago and then you just like forgot about it. I think you completely forgot that you even wanted someone like this in the first place. I think that's how nonchalant you are right now, or will be. So Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio popping up here. This person is definitely your physical type. So I would say that's cool. Good for you. No commitment issues. They're definitely, I wouldn't say that they're a bajillionaire. I don't know. I mean, they could be. It doesn't look like that's super important. So if they do have a lot of money, I think they spend it wisely. They're not engaging in any sort of overconsumption, or they're not super materialistic. So this person is going to kind of snap you back into reality. So I don't know where your mind has been, but get ready for a little adventure. I think it could end up being very serious with that 10 of Pentacles that came out. So, okay, Aqua, that's what I have for you. That was a really good reading. Yeah, okay. If you're watching this on TikTok, please follow me on YouTube. I do plan on doing more long form content like political and pop culture readings. So yeah, I really just want to give more to long form content. So yeah, I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys later. Bye.